Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. You guys loved my 10 things to get rid of now video so much that I decided to make a second one. So these 10 things are not nearly as easy as my last video. So they are things that you're going to see throughout this video. I'm also cleaning out myself, and at the end I will share a whole clip of everything that I have eliminated from my home. Now, let me start by saying thank y'all so much for tuning in. I would love it if you would be a part of this family by clicking that little subscribe button at the bottom. Now, this channel is all about organizing, planning, decorating, vlogs, lifestyle, just basically anything dealing with personal and home things. So I would love it if you would click subscribe and be a part of this YouTube family. So let's get right into it so this video is not extremely long. The first thing that you can eliminate from your home is photos. Now, I'm not saying every photo, but you guys, we all have those photos from a set that are blurry, that you have no idea who is in the picture, you don't know where the picture was taken, and you don't know the purpose of the photo. So you can go through all of your pictures, I'm going to do the same thing, and take out the ones that you have no idea what they are. That is going to eliminate a lot and probably cut down on a lot of your photos. Now, I have shared a photo organization video with y'all, and I will leave that in the description below. I'm still organizing my photos that way. I love using that Iris USA container with the little individual containers inside. That has been the most beneficial way that I have learned to save all of those photos that are not 5x7s or 8x10s. So my 4x6s all go on there, and it is a great system. So the first thing you can eliminate are all those photos that absolutely have no purpose at all. Number 2 is jewelry. Oh, now if you are a jewelry person, it is totally different. You may wear different jewelry every day. That might be your thing. Jewelry may be your thing. I'm not referring to you guys that use all the jewelry that you have. I am not a huge jewelry person, and I have got earrings. I can't tell you the last time I wore a pair of earrings. I don't think about it in the mornings. If I do put on earrings, they are simple studs or little small hoops. You guys, I could probably eliminate 90% of my earrings because I don't wear them. I don't even know I have them. Like right now, if you were to ask me, what earrings do you have in your collection? I would not even know because I don't wear earrings every single day, and I could get rid of them. Necklaces. I only wear simple necklaces. I don't wear the big, long necklaces or anything like that. I am a simple jewelry person. So I need to go through all of my necklaces and get rid of the ones that are not the small, little solitaire type of necklaces. Now, I normally wear a necklace every single day if it goes with my shirt. Like today, I've got one of those raglan tees on, so it really doesn't go with this. But if I have a plain tee, I've probably got a simple necklace on. But it's not anything that's long and dangly and all of that. Bracelets. I cannot tell you the last time I wore a bracelet, and I have bracelets. I need to get rid of them. So you guys, if you're anything like me and you have all this jewelry, and if somebody was to come and ask you, hey, what jewelry do you have? If you can't even name the piece, why are you keeping it? So I need to go through and get rid of all the jewelry that I'm not using. So number 3 is nail polish. Now, I was for a while there painting my nails every week or 2 weeks, and I haven't done that recently, and I think it's because I just don't have time to sit down and do it and let them dry. But I do like some of my nail polish. I do use them when I have a chance to sit down and do that. But y'all, I do have the nail polish in there that's crusty, that the little brush looks like a complete mess, that I need to eliminate from my nail polish collection, I guess you would say. So go through your nail polish. If there's a color that you're not using or looks like it's 10, 15 years old, get rid of it. You're not using it. Maybe if it looks like it's crusty and it's dried out, go and get a new fresh one that's going to apply so much better on your nails. Number 4. Oh, we do this every probably 6 months in my home, and that is toys. Oh my goodness, what is it? I mean, toys accumulate. It does not matter how many times I go through them. One little Shopkin or something still manages to pop up somewhere. My daughter was big into Shopkins. Now she's not. But y'all, those little critters are everywhere. They're in my car. They're under beds. They're in the couch. I mean, I always find them somewhere. So, if you've not gone through your kids' toys in a while, go through them. And if you have trouble getting rid of things, like toys, sometimes we're like, oh, they haven't played with this in 6 months, but I don't want to get rid of it. I have what's called a holding station. It's not really a station, but that's what I call it. I will put everything in a garbage bag, and I will sit it out in my garage for a month. I will not, if I don't touch what is in that bag for a month, that bag goes to be donated. I don't open it up to look at in the inside, and I've got a random hair on my face, and I can't get rid of it. Okay, there we go. I don't look at it before I donate it. I just take the bag, put it in my car, and take it to the donation center. If I've not opened that bag in a month and looked to see what's inside, that means I don't need it. So if you have trouble giving away things like toys, put it in a bag that you can't see through, sit it in an area. After a month, 2 months, if you might need 6 months, sit it in an area for a specific amount of time. If you don't touch it, let it go. That means it has not crossed your mind and you're not going to miss it. Number 5 is board games. Now, I love to have board games in the house, but there are board games that we have that my kids just don't like anymore. For instance, my daughter 2-3 years ago was huge into Frozen. So she's got a Frozen game in there. We don't use it. We used it right when she got it, but we're not ever going to use it again. So we need to go through, collect those board games, and donate them. We could even donate them to a school. Somebody that's going to get use out of them. It will free up some space for us, and it would make some other kid completely happy. Number 6 is DVDs. You guys, I did this last summer, and we probably got rid of 30-40 DVDs because my kids have DVDs, and every like 6 months I feel like they've watched the DVD, they're not going to watch it anymore, they're completely sick of it. So we need to donate those. So I need to do that again. I also have DVDs that I've had since I was, in high school that I've not looked at, I know I'm not going to use again, that I need to let go of and donate. So you guys, a lot of those movies can now be found on Netflix or any of those other type of apps. So you don't technically need the actual DVD at your house unless you're like me. My son and my daughter do watch specific DVDs, and when we travel, they do take them with them. But if you have DVDs that you're not using and you're not going to use them for that purpose, just get rid of them. They are taking up valuable real estate in your home and real estate that you could use for something else. Number 7 is greeting cards. Now, I like to go through, the only greeting cards that I keep every single one of is from my husband because he writes messages in them. We refer to them. My kids will come back, hopefully when they are older, and see from the time we started dating in high school, they will see all of the cards that we gave each other and how our relationship has grown throughout the years. Any other greeting cards that that you don't see a purpose in, get rid of them. If you don't know the person that gave you the greeting card, get rid of them, because the satisfaction and the worth has came when you received that greeting card. Now, I do keep greeting cards from my mom. I have a few from her. I have some from my kids, but I don't keep all of them. I just keep a little small collection. So greeting cards, if you kept every single one of them, you guys, it just completely it becomes a mound. Don't think you have to keep every greeting card. Maybe take a picture of the greeting card and save that to Shutterfly, an external hard drive, your computer, some site so that you have it, but you don't have the physical card in your hand, so it's not taking up space. So go through there, get rid of the ones that you know do not bring you joy. The next one I know we all have in our house, and that is random cords. I have cords right now in my mind. I know in my garage I have a box, a little tool kit of sectioned out cords. Y'all, I haven't referred to that kit in 3 years since we've moved here. So I need to go out there, take the container out of my little closet, and probably recycle every single cord in there because I know I'm not going to use it. If I haven't used it in 3 years, I'm not going to use it now. So if you have a bundle of cords, go through them, tie them off if you're going to keep them. Don't leave them in a tangled up mess. Get rid of the ones that you may have 3 or 4 of. I know I have many of those. Or ones that you know you're not going to use anymore. Ones that went to old video systems, old cameras, anything like that, old cell phones. So just go through them, get rid of the ones that you know you're not going to use in your house. Number 9 is batteries. I have batteries hanging out that are dead. And most of the ones that are dead are the ones that I kept over the years that were supposed to be rechargeable. I don't know if they still hold a charge after 10 years, do you guys? So I probably need to test those, and if they're not charging up anymore, recycle them. And y'all, most of the things, if I don't donate them, I'll recycle them. So everything I'm talking about, if it's a glass or plastic or anything that can be recycled, I will recycle it. So just go through your batteries, see if you have any that are old and that need to be tossed, and recycle them, eliminate them from your home. Number 10. Oh, number 10 is tool accessories. When I say tool accessories, I'm talking about all the little nuts and screws and bolts that you don't know what they go to and you don't think you're ever going to use them again. You guys, I have a whole tool organizer full of all of these random things. I took an entire probably day. I had them all, I want to say, in a little plastic tub. I divided them each out, gave them each one of their little drawer, and you know what? I don't even use them. I can't tell you, once I put them in there, the only thing I have used out of there are the command hooks. I may have pulled a few of the nails out of there to hang some pictures, but other than that, I've not used them at all. And excuse the light that's coming in and out. I'm using natural light. So you guys, if you have those little odd little tool screws and bits and bobs, go through there. If you're not going to use them, get rid of them. I'm probably going to go through mine and put a little bag full of them and donate them because somebody may need them, but I do not. And you guys, those are the 10 things that I will be eliminating from my house right now. I'm going to pause right here and add a clip in of all of the things that I got rid of during this video. Now, all the 10 things that I just mentioned, I have pulled from my home, minus 1 or 2 things, and I'll explain why. I've gone through my house. Basically, in December, we went through a lot of things like toys and DVDs and all of those things. Anything that was in the playroom closet, we went through already. So that's why you're not seeing big piles of stuff here, because I already got rid of most of those things. But this is proof that even if you have decluttered recently, you can go through again and find things to get rid of. So I've sectioned it out to show you what each pile is. So the first thing here, these are all random cords that were in that little cord box that, you guys, we don't even have a printer anymore. Like, where's that printer cord? This printer cord, we don't even have a printer anymore. So why are we keeping it? These headphones are very old. They look really dingy, and we have since gotten several others, so we do not need those anymore. Then to my jewelry. This is everything that I'm getting rid of. You guys, I think I have kept about 4 pairs of earrings because I just don't wear this stuff. I don't wear it. I'm not keeping it. So that is good. And I'm actually thinking about taking my jewelry out of that 3-drawer organizer and putting it in one of those Sterilite divided cases. Let me show you. So when I bought the Valentine's Day presents for the teachers, they came in sets of 2 and I only needed 3. So I had an extra, and I've been keeping this in my office, and I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. But I think I'm actually going to use it to store all my jewelry in. Because you guys, I don't have a whole lot. And instead of taking up space with that 3-drawer organizer, this would be so simple, and I could just slide it underneath a dresser or something like that. So, these are the necklaces. There's 2 here. There's actually 3, but one of them is in my sale pile. All of these bracelets here. Y'all, I couldn't even remember if I had bracelets, what bracelets I had. So, all of these, I'm getting rid of those. So, there's my jewelry. This is the stack of games, board games. You guys, why is pie in the face here? Because my kids have lost the pieces to it. Why keep a game if you don't know where all of the pieces are? So we are going to get rid of that. We've got a puzzle. We've got tons of games down here. Some of them like Connect 4. I love that. But my kids got it when they were too young. So what they did was they just took pieces out of it, and y'all, we don't have all the pieces. I have no idea where the pieces are. Same thing with this Pretty Pretty Princess. And then some of them, we just don't, they don't use them anymore. Like the Frozen games, they like that. We use the game, then they got out of that stage, so we've moved on from it. So we can give it to some other child that would truly love them. So next, photos. My photos were pretty well organized, but I did pull out some of them. I'm going to turn it upside down just so you can't see what the photos are. So this is my pile of photos. What I'll do with those is I will shred those. Nail polish here. And I use, this is old, so I'm getting rid of it too. It's like some little, what is it? Instant manicure. And then all of these, some of these were dried up, some of them we just didn't use, so I will be recycling these containers. Greeting cards. Most of the greeting cards were pretty well organized, but it has been probably a year since I've gone through all the greeting cards, so these are the ones that I'm adding to the get rid of pile. DVDs are something that we went through in December. So right now, this is the only set of DVDs that the kids just are not using. So we are going to donate that. And then this is the only toy piece because we've gone through toys as well. Derek is not using this. If you can see, I'm going to have to go through what I'm going to do. I asked him if he wanted it. He's big into Hot Wheels, so he's kind of past this little Fisher-Price Little People thing. So, if you will see, what he has done is taken all these little pieces off of the tower. I'm hoping that I can find all the pieces. I think they're in his Hot Wheel bucket. I'll put it together, and I will either try to sell it or I will donate it. So, you guys, that is all of the items that I pulled from the house. Oh, and you don't see my tool accessories down here because my husband needs to go through those. And he is doing college work right now. So, minus that, this is everything from the 10 things that I mentioned that I will be getting rid of. And you guys, that is all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed the 10 things that you can eliminate from your home today. If you want the list and refer to it later on, I will put the entire list in the description below. And if you are interested in me doing a third video over this topic, please let me know and I will make sure to write that down. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've been able to eliminate some things from your house, and I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would become a member of this channel. So just click that little subscribe button below. So I hope you give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you'll have a fantastic week. And until next time, bye you guys.